With some speakers today because I think it's important that today we let people of color let their voice be heard. This is a statement from my best friend Yasmin when I asked what the experiences were like in this town. She says, my first experience with racism definitely started at Greenfield Middle School from 8th grade to 12th. Never dealt with it before then. I remember in high school I was referred to as a burnt chocolate chip cookie as she dated my best friend who was black. Worst of all, I was at the other person's house. Then she turned around and said he raped her. He wanted to break up and that was her response. The same girls that started stuff in middle school were nice to me in high school. The racism was never open or blatant. It was slick, sly comments. It wasn't until after I threatened to beat their white asses. You got it?
I'll back you.
I'm going to move on to the next speaker, and after that, I just want to give a heads up to anyone in the crowd who is a person of color. If you have something to say, if you want your voice to be heard, I'm going to give you that chance because today is your day, because you are equal every day. I'm going to hand it over to Tatiana.
I am sick and tired of watching my people die by the hands who are supposed to be here and serve and protect. I am here today with you all as my brothers, my sisters, here to stand up for what is right. Black lives and the lives of people of color in our community should matter every day, not just now. I want to be able to know I am safe when I get pulled over. So with that being said, racist cops and racist people in this town, you can get the fuck up out our town because it's Black Lives Matter.
Thank you. Thank you, Tatiana. Is there anyone right now, a person of color, what I need you to know is I helped organize this. I made it very clear that if you are a person of color, your back is protected. Every white person in this crowd came with us today to stand in front of us to have our backs because they will protect us. Because that is your duty to us. Because let me explain some real history. The United States of America was built on the backs of black people. We played Monopoly with no pieces, with no money, doing exactly what you said. And then when you gave us something, you decided to burn it down in Tulsa. And you wonder why what happened in the riots. Because we got so angry that we could not get ahead. But you expect that to just happen and expect us to sit by quietly, not complain about anything, say yes ma'am, no ma'am. Not anymore.
Oh, hell no.
If anyone wants to come forward and speak their mind, I'm opening it up for you. I will stand next to you. I will stand beside you because your voice deserves to be heard. I would like to ask if Christina is here. She said she would like to say a few words. We have a friend, Tommy, who couldn't be here with us today. Tommy Matthews, some of you might know him, and he wanted to say a few words. Lorena's going to read on his behalf.
I'm writing this before I get ready to join you all in marching not only for the life of George Floyd, but for the lives of so many other black men. And I, Lorena, would like to add, black women, black trans people, black children. We are black people too. But for the lives of so many other black men who have been killed unjustly simply due to a mere skin tone, it raises questions. Why is the black man prejudged to be poor, to be a criminal, when I, a black man from Riverside Guild, am neither of those? My family and I were always the black family in the neighborhood. My father worked his ass off to be able to stay afloat in areas with good schooling, which ironically were all white. A nice home in a suburb in South Deerfield, until he bought a house in Riverside Guild. And I remember the struggle that we had as he tried to achieve it. Moving from place to place, but we never went down. We never moved sideways. We always moved up. And because of that, I haven't received the direct and blatant racism as some others who grew up in worse environments than me. A lot of people would be quick to write me off as an Uncle Tom or Carlton, or as I was called by the bullies who prompted my reaction that got me expelled from college, that soft N from the middle of nowhere. Because I speak well and have grown up to be kind to others. But my struggle, although separate from yours and different than yours, was still a struggle nonetheless. If you think I didn't feel all the eyes on me growing up or notice that I was the only black kid in class, you should rethink your evaluation. I acted out in school because I wasn't the only one who noticed, but almost always some other kid would say something to me about it in a sideways or snide remark. My dad said, black people are assholes, and don't play hockey. Any playtime fight or argument would usually result in a comment about my pigmentation. I didn't know how to handle it, and it ate me alive. My father tried to immerse me into black culture. Don't get me wrong, every summer I would go and spend a good part of the summer in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where I attended family gatherings and reunions. I had two cousins that were my age that I hung out with frequently, but I almost always would hear about my being half white and play some fights with them. I was a kid, growing up and facing racism from both sides. I loved my cousin. When he would say things about my mom, I would fall silent. I attended college at Westfield State University, where I was to be the first graduate for the newly created Department of Ethnic and Gender Studies. I became the editor of Prism Magazine, the campus magazine for urban students that focused on a multicultural perspective of college life. I had even been the first chosen participant in the STAR internship, which was a limited program for students who intern for jobs within minority communities, with plans to help New Orleans after Katrina.
The sound is coming.
Thank you, Lorena. A little reminder of what we came here for, justice. What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! I'm making that call again. They can hear our voice loud and clear. If anyone has anything to say, any feelings, we have got your back. I will stand in front of you, behind you, hold your hand. Your voice deserves to be heard. Yes. They will listen. Yes. Change will be made, whether they want it to or not.
We want to hear you.
Woo. Who's going to police the police? We are.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. The plan today is we are going to be marching down Federal, taking a right onto Beacon, and then a left onto High Street to the police station. And we plan to make some demands.
Yes.
Some important information for everyone to keep in mind, because a reminder that this is a peaceful protest. We are here to voice our concerns, to have the hard and tough conversations, and then to make change. That is our purpose. Things to look out for along the way. Over on the Second Congregational Church, we do have a med stand with water and snacks. If you need any of that, please go over there. If you need direction or information, please look for the people with green armbands. Those are our marshals. They can give you the information you need if you have any questions, need some direction. We have another med stand with the same things at it at the corner of Beacon and Federal. We will also have the same thing with the med stand next to the police station at the dental office. The other thing to keep a lookout for in orange hats are our medical people who can help you if you know, are feeling lightheaded, dizzy, you need medical attention, please look out for them. And if you need direction, again, reach out to a marshal. I think it's important and a reminder that today is for people of color. So, it's important to know how to be a white ally, because today is not for you to voice your concern or any issues that you may have. Today is to amplify Black voices. If need be, you are here to be a physical barrier. You use your body and your privilege to create a distance between people of color and the police. The police are less likely to harm you. That's the sad truth. Don't provoke or antagonize the police. We, people of color, will face much harsher retaliation if you do so. Please do not police Black protesters. We are here, this is a protest. We came to say what we need to say and do what we need to do, peacefully. If someone is getting arrested, it is important to quickly ask their name and their birthday and share it with an organizer so that they can be bailed out. It's important to stay on the message today and don't use this today to promote other agendas. Today, we are here for Black Lives Matter and to let the police know that they do not run this town. Our town. Because these are our streets. Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
That's right. Very important. You need to keep a buddy. Get your buddy, exchange the contact information, have them be your emergency contact. We want this to stay as peaceful as possible. But the police have a reputation, and we've seen what's been happening around this country, and we need to be prepared. We will be as peaceful as possible. And if they cannot hold up their end of the social contract, we need to be prepared. Have a buddy at all times. You need to turn off the facial recognition and the thumbprint on your phone, because legally they can use that. They can make you open your phone that way if you get arrested, if it comes to that. This number is very important. There is a phone number if you want to write it on your arm, or if you want to put it in your phone for if you get arrested. That phone number is 617-431-6626.
Say it again. Repeat that.
617-431-6626.
One more time.
Marshals also have it, green armband. They can provide the phone number to you. That is the National Lawyers Guild.
You want to chant? Let's do a little chant. So, are you ready to step on the curb? Do you want to talk on? Okay. What do you want to do? We have some more things. Repeat the number.
Hello, everyone.
My name is Avery Jacobs, and I am an African American member of this committee.
Listen!
I just want to thank everybody for coming out today, and I really appreciate it. And it's really beautiful seeing all these kinds of people out here. I really appreciate it. I take that to heart. And, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm sorry. I just have a few words to say, and I wrote this down earlier this morning, so don't really. All right, I just want to say we need a change. We need to wake up. We need to realize that racism is a sickness. That it needs to be cured. There's no reason people of any ethnicity should be discriminated because of skin color. Something none of us can choose. Something we as a people need to step away from. I don't see color. I don't see race. I view all people as human beings. And I appreciate everyone here today to help a change, to help us choose a path in the right direction. Thank you.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Yeah.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
All right, y'all, we have one more speaker who's speaking on the behalf of Danny. Dan MC, you might know him. He's not here right now, but he had something to say.
So we're gonna, as soon as they finish this part here, let's get the hell as down up to the
Okay.
real quick, and then we'll
Holler
get pictures.
to all my non-black
And then we should
POC
probably go to the
allies,
police
where you
station
at?
and see. It's more exciting
I'll
than
read
just staying in
on
one place.
behalf of Daniel. I don't know
Yeah.
you. Here we go. To all my black brothers and sisters and all of our brave allies, we are winning this fight. Every day, these demonstrations are growing in size and number. There have been demonstrations in all 50 states, as well in over 18 countries worldwide. Much to the dismay of the white power structure, the amount of destruction and looting has been trending sharply downward night by night. As much as Trump and his little cult would love to make rioting the primary narrative in this story, it is not! This is about love. This is about good overcoming evil. Just in this past week, we have seen Derek Chauvin charged with third-degree murder, then upgraded to second-degree murder. Charges on the 3 other officers who conspired in the murder. And just today, the mayor of Los Angeles cut the city police budget by $150 million. And then they pledged to allocate that money to the black community. Let's hold them accountable.
Right.
That is a real, tangible progress that would never have happened had people not stood up, spoken out, and taken to the streets. So I say all that to say this. Thanks, Dan. I hope I get to meet you someday. Be careful. We are winning this battle, but the war is far from over. The white power structure will do anything it can to twist the narrative and undermine this movement. We will not let that happen. They are waiting and ready to provoke us. They want riots. We must remain steadfast. We must stay on topic and continue to use this momentum to force more change. I think this is my favorite part of this statement. Okay, sure.
That's not me.
Yeah, I'll respect that all expressions today that are peaceful. Sorry, I got a little triggered just there. That's also good to know how people of color react to symbols like that, even if the intention is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, favorite part of this. Trump is fucked and he knows it. We saw the White House go dark when we were looking for a leader. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. We stand in unity and solidarity.
Yeah, well, you don't stand in front of a camera.
They need to know what's going on. They need to hear our voice. I can't breathe. You got a minute? I can't breathe.
type of feelings if you're a person of color. We have got your back. We are standing here with you. We want to hear your voice. And they will listen. Look around you. We are together and we are strong. If you have anything you want to share, please come. Please come forward. We got your back. We want to hear you. That's my mama, y'all.
God bless everyone.
God bless.
It does my heart good to see that people can come together to fight for justice.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm 60 years old, so I've seen racism big time. My family totally mixed. But we don't see color.
Right.
We don't see race.
Love.
We see love, we see unity. And I ask that God, our Father God, blesses us and give us what we need.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Keep going in, y'all. We got a lot of people behind us. I want everyone here to hear the messages that we have to say today.
Right.
We have demands that we're going to make. We're going to pay tribute to George Floyd today.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
All right, y'all. Thank you. The first thing that we would like to do today is we are getting ready to do whatever you're able to do. Take a knee. You can lay on the ground with your hands behind your back. If you are not able, please stand in silence. But we are going to kneel for 8 minutes and 46 seconds in tribute to George Floyd.
Get your hands up! Come on!
If you can lay down, there's some room in the front if anybody wants to pay tribute to George Floyd and lay on their back or their stomach. It's my face, man. I didn't do nothing.
I can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
Serious, man. Please. 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 I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
I need water.
Please, man.
Mama!
Mama!
Please, somebody. Please, man. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts.
My everything hurts.
I can't breathe.
can't breathe, please.
2 minutes.
A knee on my neck, I can't breathe. Shit, I will. I can't move. Mama. Mama. I can't. My knee, my neck. I'm through.
4 minutes.
I'm through. I'm claustrophobic. They're gonna kill me.
Get the fuck off my neck!
Mama.
5 minutes.
Mama!
Mama.
Six minutes.
Mama!
I want everyone to take how they're feeling right now. Your bodies. This isn't comfortable. Imagine how purposeful that is to kneel on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. He pleaded for his life. Remember this feeling.
I can't
7
breathe.
minutes.
Mama!
Done.
can't breathe. We're paying this tribute. And just think about if that was your baby calling for you. If you were calling for your mom. We're here to fight, to make sure. We're here to fight for change, to make sure that this does not happen again. No more names are added to the list. Mama! I want everybody's fists in the air. Raise them high.
Eight 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Sorry.
Mama!
8:40. 8:46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
Please stand.
Mama!
No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! 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 Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Hands up in the air.
All right, y'all. We're going to start it off. Just a little reminder about our peaceful protest we have going on. Eva is going to sing something for us. One more time, can y'all sing it with me, please? That song was written by a slave owner, by a slave ship runner, and he wrote that song to change his perspective. Anybody can change their state of mind, what they believe. Anybody can be changed. We just have to push that. Thank you.
Thank you.
No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police!
I just want to take a moment to speak the names of all the people who lost their lives to police brutality. And a reminder as to why we're here today so that we don't have to add any more names to this list. Eric Garner, John Crawford III, Michael Brown, Azelle Ford, Dante Parker, Michelle Cusseau, Laquan McDonald, George Mann, Tanisha Anderson, Akai Gurley, Tamir Rice, Romaine Britson, Jermaine Reed, Matthew Ajibad, Frank Smart, Natasha McKenna, Tony Robinson, Anthony Hill, Maya Hall, Philip White, Eric Harris, Walter Scott, William Chapman II, Alexa Christian, Brendan Glenn, Victor Manuel LaRosa, Jonathan Sanders, Freddie Blue, Joseph Mann, Salvado Ellswood, Sandra Bland, Albert Joseph Davis, Darius Stewart, Billy Ray Davis, Samuel Dubos, Michael Savvy, Brian Keith Day, Christian Taylor, Troy Robinson, Azam Sparrow Manley, Felix Kumai, Keith Harrison McClough, Junior Prosper, Lamontez Jones, Patterson Brown, Dominic Hutchinson, Anthony Ashford, Alonzo Smith, Tyree Crawford, India Kager, Levante Biggs, Michaela Lee Marshall, Jamar Clark, Richard Perkins, Nathaniel Harris Pickett, Benny Lee Tinner, Miguel Espinal, Michael Noel, Kevin Matthews, Betty Jones, Quintonio LaGreer, Keith Childress Jr., Janet Wilson, Randy Nelson, Antroni Scott, Wendell Celestine, David Joseph, Kayleen Rockmore, Dwayne Perkins, Christopher Davis, Marco Loud, Peter Gaines, Tori Robinson, Darius Robinson, Kevin Hicks, Mary Trulio, DeMarcus Samir, Willie Tillman, Terrell Thomas, Sylville Smith, Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, Terrence Crutcher, Paul O'Neill, Alteria Woods, Jordan Edwards, Aaron Bailey, Ronald Foster, Stephon Clark, Antoine Rose II, Botham Jean, Pamela Turner, Dominique Clayton, Tatiana Jefferson, Christopher Whitfield, Christopher McCovery, Eric Reason, Michael Lorenzo Dean, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no racist, police, no racist, police. That's right, y'all. We have Tatiana here today because there are racist police officers in this department.
And they got to go.
And they have got to go. Let me tell you something.
you know that I've been through police brutality here in Massachusetts, in Greenfield, everywhere in Massachusetts it is, everywhere in the world. I'm here to share with you guys some of the things that have happened to me, have happened to the father of my children. The other day, we were driving and we got pulled over. My boyfriend's car is a little uninsured, and as you guys know, COVID has a lot to do with it. As we got pulled over, officer never gave us a reason of why he pulled us over. He immediately told my boyfriend to step out of the car, brought him to the back of our car, and frisked him. Brought him in the back of a police cruiser without a reason. And he's sitting there, scared for his life. He's never been in the back of a police cruiser before. Scared for his life, doesn't know what's gonna happen. As I'm begging the officer, the state police, Trooper Doyley, to let him go.
Hold him accountable.
He ain't doing nothing.
Say those names.
Why you gotta make him step out the car? He's not doing nothing. As he's telling me to shut up, then forces me out of my boyfriend's car and searches my boyfriend's whole car, rips it apart, breaks his glove compartment and everything. As I'm here telling this officer he has no right to be doing what he's doing because I know my rights as a human being. I'm a human being. You shouldn't look at me different. I don't know why you're looking at us because the color of our skin is different. Because I got a Puerto Rican flag in the front of my car? I love y'all, and the majority of my friends is white. But y'all need to understand that this can't happen no more! I am tired of being scared everywhere I go. We've all made mistakes in our past. I got a record. I'm not gonna front. But they use that against me all the time. And they think it's okay. And here, today, I'm here to show them that it is not okay no more. I was 6 months pregnant with my son when Richard Brooks committed an act of police brutality on me. I still, to this day, suffer from it. I gave birth to my son, a stillborn, and he got nothing, nothing. When I begged him and pleaded for him to get off of my wrist, to stop pushing me by my stomach, he got nothing. And instead, charges got flipped around on me. I'm being charged with assault and battery on a police officer that I didn't even do. Fuck that! I am done. I am done. And I tell you, my white friends and my family and my people of color that are here today, help us stop this. Help me stop this. I got you, baby. I love you. Help me. Help my people. These are my people who you are hurting. Who these police think it's okay to hurt. It is not okay, and I would not stand for it anymore. That's all I gotta say.
Little surprise. We got Wayne. He's going to do a little acapella for us. Send a little message. Reminder that this is a peaceful protest and we're going to lift some spirits right now.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the media keeps everything. It's not about that. This is,
All right, y'all. Before we do that, some of you guys may have heard about a bus driver, one of the ignorant racists in this town, who tried to run 3 innocent people of color off the street.
You tried to run over my neighbors.
2 youth who were 12 and 13. And their mother would like to say a few words.
Yes.
and I would have to drive at night because we would get pulled over a lot because of the color of his skin. This is real. And my kids almost got run over by the bus because he, at the end, was starting to yell at them and telling them to get off his bus. And they were so scared they had to walk to my work and shook it all up and saying they don't know what's going on. They didn't understand racism because I don't think I understood it. We just kind of tried to just stay out of the way. And now I'm at a different point where I'm like, fuck this. Fuck this! They should not, and there's people online saying, oh, let's see his side of the story, the bus driver.
Don't let a white
My kids talked to the police last night, and I said, what about their side of the story? Because they were just coming to my work to pick me up.
Don't let them white-splain you.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. So I want a lot of us to understand. I've heard a lot of white lives matter too. Yes, they do.
Fuck that!
They do. But this is a different situation. If I was on that bus, this would never have happened.
I want to get some of your footage.
And it's disgusting.
We'll put it together.
So, thank you all for standing behind us.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
No justice! No justice! No peace! Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
All right, y'all, we came here with a purpose, and we came to make some demands to the police. However, I don't see them around. Because they're numbers. They cannot win.
They don't need to be here.
Because this is our town. Whose town? Whose town? Whose town? And they're here to serve us.
George Floyd!
George Floyd!
Say his name! George Floyd!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
I want to start off with some demands because I reached out. Because what we need to understand is the work does not stop here. We have a lot more work to do. We have to get out in our community. We have to spread awareness, information, have tough conversations. Y'all need to get out and vote. That is so important. All right, y'all. I want to quote the mayor's statement, acknowledging the code of silence among police departments. Well, what is she gonna do about that? If you're supposed to be the head of this town, you should be doing something about that and holding this police department accountable. They may sit in silence in order to target and kill my brothers and sisters with their code of silence.
What's that?
But now we will get loud in order to protect our brothers and sisters. To every police officer in the Greenfield Police Department, if you abide by this code of silence, you are a coward. On your website, you claim we need the confidence of the public. But let me tell you, you do not have it from me and my brothers and my sisters of color. Ask yourself why that is. descriptions include judge, jury, and executioner. Stephen Connell seemed to hold these same ideals as a former civil servant when he committed a hate crime. Now is your time to be silent. We are a stronger people. We are a braver people. We are a smarter people. We are here today, not for revenge, but for equality. We are here for justice. These are our demands. Defund the police. You need to remove the school resource officer. To shed a little light. Greenfield High School is 70% white. The CRAs that police officer would do are 90% youth of color. That don't make no sense. He needs to be removed from the school. We need to call for the schools to end the contract with the police department. And we are calling for you to reallocate those funds into the kids in this community. The youth of color. And I spoke with the woman who tried to do this for 3 or 4 years with the superintendent, and she acted like she didn't give a fuck. She should resign.
Lose their job!
When you commit a crime, police officer, you will be charged and sentenced as equally harsh as a civilian. You have no more freedom to call yourself judge, jury, and executioner. They should have annual de-escalation training and social justice training. Again, y'all, we can make these demands, but we have to follow through. The fight does not stop here. We need to do more work, and together we can do that. Look around you. Look around you. We can have whatever we want if we do it together and we do it the right way. I just want to give a shout out to everyone who helped put this together. I want to give the most shout out. I want to give the biggest shout out to every person of color in this crowd right now. I had to explain to some people how it was so easy for white people to show up in Greenfield and protest it. It ain't so easy for us to do it. We are strong. We are black, and we are proud. Put your motherfucking fists in the air. Black lives matter. 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 No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. We ain't done here, y'all. We ain't done here. All right, so I would like to give one last opportunity to anyone of color who would like to come forward and say anything that you might have on your mind. Any feelings are welcome. We stand behind you. You are strong, and we want to hear you. If you would like to step forward.
Greenfield got beautiful today. There's some beautiful people today out here. Some black way, boy. Yo, I've been dealing with this fucking punk-ass police department for a while now. I had to move out this bitch, but I had to come back today. Yo, how many of y'all been asked by the police department, y'all fit the description? Fit the fucking description.
Right here, yo.
Y'all was at work though, right? Y'all was at home with your family, right? But they take you and pull you out the car, frisk you, put you on your hands and knees with a damn gun in your hand. Punk motherfuckers with a badge and a gun. Just like Ice Cube said. For real. Yo, it's time for a change. Or we gonna have to just police ourselves. Because we can't deal with this bullshit no more.
They can't.
They all these fucking cowards, right? Yeah. Motherfuckers want to barricade this shit a little bit. A little bit of shit. We can still get in this motherfucker. We here. We deep as a beehive. We're swarming on them. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If we keep coming together like this, ain't nothing can stop us. We are one! 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 We are one!
Well, folks, I don't know if you can hear me, but I just want to congratulate you for being articulate enough to understand what this is all about. You know, we're just as free as the most oppressed in our society. You know, when black people have been doing this for years, but it's so good to see America starting to wise up.
Time to be heard.
Absolutely. And it's time to get out and let people know. Sure. It's time to get out and let people know who we are. Never forget, if you're white, you're just as free as the most oppressed. So if you have the ability to oppress somebody and put your knee on their neck today, and they happen to be black, they can do it to anybody tomorrow. So let's remember that. You know, I'm probably one of the oldest people here. I'm an old cat. My grandmother, Dad was a slave, so I'm not that far removed from slavery. And you know that slavery had to affect her. There's been that kind of stuff has been affecting every black person here because we've been intimidated by the society that we live in. And we're never given the opportunity to go all the way. I was a poor kid, doing on welfare when I was a kid. Had the cupboard bare when you go to it near the end of the month. My mother was great, but my father, he left early. But you know why he left? Because they didn't give black people an opportunity to do what they wanted to do. He could never get a loan. And people can't get loans today. So it's time that everybody wakes up. And this guy in the White House, if you're not registered, make sure you're registered. Today, he said he's neutral. How the hell can you be neutral when we see what we see today? You know, it's time for us to wake up. And if your brother doesn't wake up, just give him a nudge and let him know. I have a friend today. We ran on the track team together in Kansas. We held a record there for 83 years. Pardon me, 38 years. He's 82 today. And I can't talk to him because this black brother thinks Trump is great. He's been influenced by a religious tradition that evangelists that tend to think that Trump is what God wants. You know, we have an antichrist in this world today, and the antichrist is taking care of Trump. So we got to wise up and we got to make sure we let other people know that we are better than that. And I'm so glad to see Greenfield is waking up, and you guys are out here. And
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police!
Hi everyone. My name is Gerson. It's hard for me to do it, but I hope everybody all the way in the back can hear me. Because I'm here for a few days, and this happened. I found this opportunity to speak because there's been so many pullovers, so many injustice. Let me say so much because I lost count. Every dread in my hair represents one, by the way. It's a symbol of my revolt. Now, I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make this understandable. Excuse me for my accent. Excuse me for my...
No problem.
I have a uniform that I can't change. Okay? When I get home, I take a shower. I wash my hands. I sanitize. I'm corona-free. However, 1982, my mom tells me they brought the polio shot back to Cape Verde, not back there, over to Cape Verde from the U.S., and they vaccinated me without even a diagnosis for polio. Do you know what polio syndrome is? It's what I have now from a vaccine they gave me without even know I'm sick with what polio was. Now, I went through 7 surgeries. I exchanged braces. Every year, I have to go a lot of fiduciary paperwork and bullshit to get this thing on in my legs so I can walk without using my hands or things, which was the preferred way I had. Due to that, my spine now is curved. But I don't go file disability or anything. Today, I am a skills trainer advocate in Boston. I help a lot of people get healthy. I don't want to break this thing because I need it right now. I help people get social benefits, social services, so they can live independent possible. I'd like to thank every one of you that are here. I see a lot of people. Hey, I fought for women's rights. Hey, I fought for gay pride. I'm not gay, but I fought for gay pride. I fought for... We are one! I fought for... ADA, disability rights. Now, I'm a disabled guy. I'm delivering mail from the post office down the road to up there, Ashfield, Conway. This is 2014, but it's right here in my head. Conway, Buckland. Anybody from Buckland here? Anybody from Ashfield here? You used to see a yellow truck every morning, no matter what weather it is. I drop your boxes, your mail, your package. Every morning. And every afternoon, I go pick it up. I bring it right there. Right there, I deliver the mail. So, in the meantime, I'm getting stopped by the cops. When I drop the truck, I drop my car back in UMass. By the way, I graduated from Greenfield Community College. Greenfield Community College now! I went to UMass, and then 9 days before I graduated, 2014, Officer Garrett, right there, Route 9, I was coming from Boston. I went to, it was 420, but I didn't even smoke that day. I was coming from, what they call it? Hey, I am from Cape Verde Island. I've been in the U.S. about 20 years, 20 years of pay. I'm about to go home. But before I go, I want to help you guys fix this country because when I came here about 20 years ago, I had this dream, you know? I had this dream if I come here, I get good education, I see nice people, good hip-hop stars, good brothers, and we all get along. So, it's wrong. I'm in Boston. People, I said good morning to this lady the other day. She's like, young man, this don't happen anymore. There was a girl coming out of the bus. She almost dropped her 2 kids with 1 stroller. I tried to grab 1 kid. She's screaming, yelling at me. After she left, I said, the driver, what did I do wrong? She said, young brother, you okay? You okay? There's no many people like you anymore. However, this is our work we need to do among us. But this place here, I was afraid to come because they brought me in here, they beat me up, they are on.
We already know.
They brought me from Luton. I was coming home about 11, 12 o'clock from, like I said, I went to Boston to see my family. It was Easter. I had haggis. Go on my Facebook page, you see me with a bunch of kids around me, just like you guys are now. And at 11 o'clock, I was like, I gotta go. We have to go because tomorrow morning is Monday. I have a lot of mails to go drop, and I don't want these people to miss this stuff. It's medication, this PlayStation remote in there. It's weed. If they don't get it, they're going to be mad. So, now, hey, everybody understand me? Yeah! Sorry, thank you for your time. So, this needs to be here, stay here, because I want to move. I want to leave this story behind me, because I want to move on. Look, it didn't hold me down. It didn't hold me back. They gave me the polio shot. I kept moving. Alright? I had 7 surgeries. And I need a place every year that they don't want to give it to me. I have to pay. I have to wait months, days to get to it, to get paperwork signed, and so I can get it, so I can start walking, go to school. You know, I graduated 2 years later, like all my friends. Everything I got a few years later because I went on my own pace. And I came here, I learned. Some people learn differently. We should respect that, but I didn't get to go through that. Professors, high school. I started school at GCC. I wanted to take 6 classes. They told me, no, you can't. It's going to be too much for you. No, that's what I did the whole time, the whole life. However, that's not relevant right now. So, Officer Garrett took me in because he found me on the side of the road changing the tires. I had drank. I was maybe drunk. Yeah, but I was not driving. However, I see people just for having keychain there, they got charged with that. So I passed that. I'm not going to be able to fight my case. I couldn't afford it. 5 lawyers drop it along the way. And my testimony is only heard today. So, they beat me in there. Officer Garrett beat me so bad that the other officer was confused and sorry what's going on because he was here when we got here. After they brought me to that big jail over there, they got me till the next day. And I was scared. I never went through nothing like that. Then I went home. The whole nightmare started because it was back in 4 court. And I'm here in this area. You can't go nowhere if you don't drive. I used to drive everywhere. I lost my license, my car. I still don't have my license, guys. They put me breathalyzer in my car every day. I'm blowing in it. And then the device is not working. And I have videos. I called them. Just yesterday, the lady said, pull it out of your car, send it to us. And only the state is supposed to remove it. But I pulled it and sent it to them, and one cable cut. It's a cable that looks like the cable that goes from your monitor to your PC. You see it everywhere. So I had tons of those at my work. I just sub and send it to them, put letters, clean, corona-free, send it to them. And then they act like they don't know me anymore. This is Interlock Company, and I'm waiting for a hearing since October 19th. About this device. I'm facing trouble every day and I know I'm not going to make it. So, I get a letter from the state saying your license is suspended for 10 years. Alright? That's alright because in Boston I haven't been really driving, but then I went for paternity of my son, and the judge, well, the lawyer said, no judge will give it to you, but the judge gave me 50%. That's all I asked for. I'm not trying to take the mother's right. So I'm trying to put together a company, an organization called Good Fathers. 4 good fathers out there. The judge gave me my son 50%. Now I can't even go get him. I can't even be with him because I have to drive and pick him up and all that stuff. He's good in soccer. Huh? We were about to go to Portugal to play soccer. Corona came, everything got canceled. They didn't return our flight tickets.
Go right.
So I'd like to thank everybody for your time. Don't look at me weird because this is me, yo. A lot of people here know me. I went to GCC and I have a lot of friends here. If you go to Greenfield Art Gallery, you'll find my paints. Yeah, so I tell you, I'm an artist. I paint. I help people a lot, and I don't know why I go through these things in life. No, same time, I'm going through all this stuff. I'm not letting it affect my quotidiano. That means your everyday life. Okay? Thank you, everybody, for listening to me. See you later.
All right, y'all. To end us off, I'm just going to let you know ahead of time we're going to turn around and walk back the same route that we came. Just follow the marshal's direction. And we're asking that you let the people of color walk through the crowd so we can be at the front again to lead the walk back. And we're going to walk together in solidarity. But before we head out, we do have one last song from Wayne.